What are the best books on motivation that you can read for 2023? What are the best motivational books to start off your 2023 on the right track? Let's take a look at that in this video. You're watching Finance Squared. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell if you want more videos just like this. And diving right in. One of the better books that you can read is Entrepreneurial You by Dorie Clark. Let's be real with each other. Most people have only really worked for other people and companies and never really stepped out on their own to try and create something that they've always dreamed of. And it's a hard leap to make. From basically relying on someone else's business to creating your own. In Entrepreneurial You, basically it sets out to put you in the mindset necessary to thrive on your own. Dorie Clark takes you on a journey discovering the obstacles as well as the rewards of self-employment, the importance of establishing multiple income streams, and how adaptable you need to be to carve out a successful independent career. Of course, these are all things that you will need if you're going to strike it out on your own. Next up, you're going to want to check out How to Change, the science of getting from where you are to where you want to be by Katie Milkman. It's a large leap to go from working for someone else to being an entrepreneur. Bigger leap if you haven't even started your career yet. If you have a good job, it's hard to leave it behind and go to work building your dreams because you're at least comfortable where you're at. You probably have habits that you feel you can't break, some good, some bad, and you know you need new ones if you're going to be an entrepreneur. How to Change uses behavioral science to help you make the changes you need to achieve the life you want. Then there's Quiet, the Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. A lot of books on entrepreneurship are written for extroverts by extroverts. Common themes are that for you to be successful, you need to assert yourself in an aggressive, loud, in-your-face, interface kind of style. Well, that is certainly the case for many entrepreneurs. That is not always the way to success. Sometimes just listening and paying attention and soaking things in, well, that can be the right way to get things done. Being the one that quietly executes is much more valuable than speaking loudly and getting nothing done. Susan Cain makes that very case in this book. Definitely worth checking out. Another book you're going to want to read to make sure that you're in the know for 2023. The $100 Startup by Chris Guillebeau. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. One of the things we like talking about on this channel is side hustles and how to really get those rolling. Mainly because most side hustles typically require little startup capital. And the case that Chris makes in his book is that small investments can turn into big businesses, and you don't need a ton of venture capital or even medium-sized investments to get your entrepreneurial journey started. In the book, Guillebeau explores how 1,500 individuals grew their businesses with less than $1,000 in startup capital. Nevertheless, though, they had a passion for what they did, and they discovered how that passion intersects with other expertise and the needs of their customers. Exactly the kind of inspiration you'll need to get your business started in 2023. On that same vein is The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. Now, it's one of the best books on how to start with little capital and grow and sustain your business. Or Rise, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, guides the reader on how to operate sustainably, as well as encouraging innovation in employees and partners, and remain inspired in the face of uncertainty. And he does this by borrowing heavily from lean manufacturing concepts. This book will guide readers through continuous change and adjustment as they establish a new company. Definitely the sort of thing that you need to do if you have goals for building your own establishment in 2023. And along those same lines is a book about how to be a capitalist without any capital. I hope you're starting to notice a trend. A lot of these books are on how to start with nothing and grow it into something. And that trend continues with a pretty good read by Nathan Latka. Entrepreneurs can learn how to grow their business without a ton of funding by reading this rule-breaking book. In it, Latka recounts how he accumulated his fortune through opportunism and unconventional tactics. Just the sort of thing that can inspire you to do the same in 2023. One of the greatest hindrances separating us from those at the most distinguished level, according to the magic of thinking big, is our incapability to really set big goals. Oftentimes, our goals are constrained by our current understanding and our current limitations, and the level of success that we can achieve is limited by those limiting thoughts. Somehow, some way, you need to break out of that paradigm. You need to understand that you think and you will become. You can attract those things that you desire into your life if you choose to succeed, and if you think on a bigger scale in particular. That's not to say that you're always going to achieve those big goals, but remember, it's shooting for the stars and landing on the moon. And this book by David J. Schwartz will give you the tools you need to begin thinking as big as you need to, as big as possible. And we can't miss this class, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill was a well-known motivational speaker, commissioned by Andrew Carnegie over, 150 years ago now, to interview 500 of the most prominent people of the 20th century and learn from their achievements so he could better understand how they were so successful. He wanted to uncover what strategy made them as successful as they were. And in doing so, he interviewed and learned from the most successful people of his time, as well as uncovered what made them that great and that successful. His findings are geared around the concept that if you think it, you can make it real, as long as you focus hard enough and work hard enough. That concept is similar to the ones found in some of the other inspiring books listed here. For example, he discussed the importance of focusing on the subconscious mind, creating a plan of action, and persisting through difficulties. Those last two are sort of the big ones, actually. Plan of action and persisting through difficulties are keys to success in any endeavor and at any point in time in history. Now, I will say, it is a little bit dated, but it is a timeless classic that is just as true today as it was when it was first written. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. Definitely leave us a comment with the books that you're looking to read to be the best that you can be in 2023. We're all dying to know, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe with the notification bell, and share with your fellow finance-loving friends. And remember, a goal without a plan is a wish. A goal with a plan and no action, that's just a wish list. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.